Hi, Joe Micalizzi for Travel Adventure Cinema Magazine, and we're here with Tony Caldwell. He goes way back to the days of the Charles Bronson films. One of them.
Yeah, all but one of them. The first one, I don't think I was in the business, but I got to do all the rest of them. It was great working with Charles Bronson.
So your background is basically coming from a grip, but then you elevated to shooting with a helicopter here.
Yeah, actually, I worked as an electrician. I worked as a grip. I worked as actually a DP on low budget on shows, and even a gaffer. And I think this was the natural step for me to go into this.
What's the name of this helicopter?
It's a hexacopter, basically based on the number of blades here, which are 6.
Now, I believe this is a German-made helicopter.
Yes, microcopter, I believe, German company. I'm not sure the gentleman's name who designed it, but this is actually one of the better ones. There's a lot of knockoffs happening right now, but with all the boards and all the innovations that he's coming up with, this is the better one out there.
Well, I just noticed 2 weeks ago on ABC's premiere of the River, they had this.
Yep, yep. It was a character. Actually, it was a character in the movie. I hope they keep it in, but on this, I think of the second episode, they crashed it, and they also killed off the pilot. So that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, most recently, too, another multi-rotor helicopter was featured in I guess, another ABC show, The Modern Family. And so I think this is going to be the year of the multi-rotor helicopter.
I think so. Like I said, there's a lot of them coming out these days, and they're very easy to fly and very easy to learn how to fly. I understand that military, police, and a lot of commercial situations is perfect for this. If you need to look over a building instead of hiring a large helicopter, you have this. You know.
Now, what are the various type of jobs that you've shot with this?
Just bit parts for a movie, low budget movie. I may be heading for Canada for another show. It's supposed to be a bat, I believe. POV of a bat or a group of bats, and some background stuff for commercials, some background stuff for television shows and features.
So you're essentially a hired gun. You'll shoot anything that moves.
Absolutely.
So have you done any commercial work with this?
One small commercial, but I can't mention it right now because of legal obligations.
I understand. So what do you think about, it seems like a growing controversy now that there's been some news pieces where they're telling us that it's going to be 3 years before the FCC will actually come out with some guidelines for drones that technically we're not supposed to fly.
Yeah, I think if I had it without a camera on it, I can fly it anywhere, especially here in Los Angeles. If when I put a camera on it, it's now a problem, which I think is kind of reversed. I think since the only persons that have the camera on it are generally people who have AMA license and understands the rules. And the people who don't have cameras on it are just people that brought it for the kids or whatever is going to fly it in stupid places.
As a matter of fact, right now we're at a field which is run by the local chapter. It's the Southern California Radio Control Helicopter Club. Now, they encourage AMA
Yes.
membership.
Yeah, this is an AMA sanctioned field. We follow all the rules here. We do have occasional helicopters and planes flying over us, but we don't fly that high. We will not endanger anyone else in that manner. Most of the single-bladed helicopters that fly here, they try not to go that high. We also have a freeway adjacent to us, as you can probably hear in the background. And of course, if we crash on a freeway, that's going to be a major problem. No, we stay away from that area.
Well, Tony, would you show us some of the various components of your helicopter here?
Oh, sure. First of all, is the camera mount, which is, you can travel this way. If I'm this way, it'll keep the camera level and also forward and backwards, which also I can control with my radio. On top here, underneath the dome, We have on top, we have the GPS, which means I can keep it in one place. I have able to have a fixed position. I have come back. If I go so far out that I can't see it, it's a little black dot. I hit a little switch. It'll come right back to where it original takeoff position. On the bottom, we have a navigation board, which also has a compass in it, which keeps it smart, basically. You know, it's able to fly. And also the flight control, which also controls the camera mount.
Now, essentially, the GPS, wouldn't that be a pretty good safety feature in that if you lose control?
That's a very good safety feature. Like I said, if for whatever reason I lose orientation, if the battery on my radio goes dead or I just totally lose it altogether, it's going to come back home no matter what. It's smart enough to know where it took off from. It's going to come right back to there and hover and land itself.
Well, can we take this baby up?
And I have control of the pan and tilt here, straight down, back up to level. Straight down. It's going to stay pointing down, wherever I need it to be. I also have a downlink here, downlink antenna, if I necessarily need to show video to my clients or myself. I have a downlink so I'd be able to see what's going on in the camera. I do not fly this, even though you're able to with the downlink to fly beyond places you can't see with the naked eye, but I'd rather have eyes on the helicopter as I fly. I'm using a lithium battery, which is biodegradable. I can just discharge it, throw it in a trash can, it will not pollute anything. Other batteries will. So this is somewhat of a green business.